I'm a people like a man on that no, and you don't know what a girl clothes is. God, that tongue is so big and heavy. Grooming, grooming, grooming for a threesome. Said they grooming for a threesome. You know, they said they grooming for a threesome. Don't you know that they grooving for a threesome? So I said they didn't want to talk about it, so I wasn't going to talk about it. Mel, that's bull. I mean, Mel, you did bring it up, but you said I'm going to bring it up real quick and then leave it alone. She said, well, when Mel don't want to talk about something, we don't talk about it. And that is true. But just wait till all the facts, baby. You sound like Karen Hugh. Oh, God, but now Destiny starts butting in. And I got a story about you, heifer. That is not received when they're brought. You asked for the comb, but you didn't give it, so we're not going to stand for hypocrisy. Gather her up. Oh, shut up, Marceau. God. The furrows on your brow are so deep we could plant crops. Except with your soiled thoughts, nothing would grow. Now Nell felt to wait for 6 weeks about Mel and the mentorship. Oh, God. Oh, it was when Mel said, I got a mama and I got God. I don't need you to counsel me. I got a therapist too, boo-boo. And Nell, that shut you down for 6 weeks. It was because you wanted to be painted as the elder on this show, as the matriarch, and you look like an old floozy. You put in nights and wee hours and mornings for this shitty marriage, for this trifling union. You're the fool. You didn't take it lightly? Well, you should have. Maybe that's why you got so much weight on you, because you're taking shit too heavy, because you're taking other people's mess too heavy. That's why they so light. They didn't take their relationship that heavy, but you took it heavy. You need to take it light. She could have been with her mama, and she should have been. Nell will always have a soft spot in her heart for Mel, and will always be. People think I should feel different. Grooming. You want to stay feeling how you feel about Nell just to be right. You're stupid. Carlos said, well, I feel there's a lot of love here, so y'all gonna work it out. Not on this show. Not on this show. Mel said to production behind the scenes, because we taking our first little break, I never told Nell, leave your mother and come counsel me. I never called the heifer. She would pop up and yammer. Now I can see her. Keep it a ball. Melody, that gave me Capricorn right there. Melody Cherie birthday. Oh my God. Okay, so she's a Sag, and she's younger than me. Oh, I love this original picture with her scallop hair. Grooming. That scallop curl really fits her face so beautifully. Such a beautiful young woman. So now we got Destiny's package. Let's get caffeinated for her crap. Oh, God, the arrest. She said, I felt my story was unfinished. Everyone is until they pass. Even if you go off the show, your story is still going on, Destiny. That I didn't like that answer. That shows your mental state. She said, well, I wasn't in the space to give. I had to heal. It's all about healing. Vulnerable. How do I teach elocution on YouTube? Vulnerable. You know my damn mic broke. You and Martell are very close. Did you maintain the friendship with Martell off season? Oh, she said, I've always been attracted to Lance. I don't need to use it for a storyline. How old are you? Grown. That's how old I am. I'm groany 2. That's a good one. Groany 2. How old are you? Groany 3. Groany 1. What's the age difference between you and Lance? 6, 7 years, I think. So 12. Nell said 9. Oh, Nell. Oh, Miss Nell said you and her son are 9 years apart. I would want that desperate bitch near my child. Oh, hell no. I'm sorry. Yeah, when it comes to my child, yeah, that's when she's a desperate bitch. When it comes out, not other than my child, I ain't got no issue with Destiny, but I think about her dating my child. Yeah, she a desperate bitch. I don't want to know where near. Baby just laid out like he been working all day. We're getting to know each other, Carlos. How long does it take? Well, you see, the last two were duds, so yeah, you got that right. They supposed to have all this knowledge, so maybe he will know how to make it work. But what if you're the dud, Destiny? What if you're the dud and you don't realize that you're dudding all over the relationships? What if you're the dud? Oh God, I'm single. What if I'm the dud? How do you feel about Destiny in her red dress dating your son? Oh, I don't know, because she did tell me she was 42. Oh my God. Ooh. This is why my ass is in the gym, so I don't end up looking like Destiny. Honestly, she don't look bad. It's just this piss yellow hair. Why is it piss yellow? Also, this cabaret red dress. Let's see if I can cut my hair and do a better angle and see if I can look a little better than Destiny. And at least I'm not piss yellow about the head. Not piss yellow. Not piss yellow. And I make fun of them because their job is to look good. They have a budget for these reunions. I got earned their money. They ain't worth getting dressed up for, hell. This is after gym realness, usually. Now said, I used to think I wouldn't mind you being my daughter-in-law, but now, I don't know, yes. She ain't shit, she ain't shit, she ain't shit, baby, she ain't shit. I said, say it again. She ain't shit, she ain't shit, she ain't shit, baby, she ain't shit. Is Destiny who you want for your son, Chris? I'm not dating her. I don't know. It's not my call. Mel said, I think Destiny has some growing to do. Child, at our big age, good luck. We're grown and the fruit's beginning to turn. So Carlos said, start dating other men. They don't want you as a family. And he's right. But that's me being silly. No, it's you being a hateful cigarette. So now we bring out Sonny. Moses ain't here. Sonny also in a red dress. Oh, he's at home. Home on parole. How's your husband? How's your son? Really? Because Destiny's sleeping with your producers, your son. Now we going through Destiny's package, and child, it's messy. So Sonny said, look, y'all ain't got the proper information. I wasn't sleeping with her man. That was an ex-boyfriend or an on-again, off-again fling. A Highland fling. It was a work relationship. We were cool, but that's how I knew the heifer. Carlos says, so why didn't you give her a heads up that you was sleeping with a man? I wanted her man to tell her that's her man. After all them years, he still picked a different puss. Crowned a different coochie. Put a ring on a different wop. Chose a different coochie. Married a different muff. Wifed a different Watusi. Brided a different bus. Living with another love muffin. Homesteading with another heifer. Tisha said, look, I ain't gonna meet nobody through my friend and try to secretly marry him later. Secretly. Yes, secretly. Didn't you date one of Marceau's friends? Never. You want to know anything else? I agree. That seemed like a lie. So she gets a text message that they're getting serious, and then the wedding photos a few days later. Destiny said Sonny's the only one that could get Moses on the platform to talk to her, and she thinks Moses started dating Sonny. What? Hold on. Destiny said y'all met and planned this for a storyline and then came on the show? Well, it is Huntsville, so Sonny ain't have nothing better to do. She said, shit, I don't want to produce. I want to be on the show. So she thinks Mel and Sonny met and then came on the show together. But I'm just confused. And I think Destiny is too. Nothing that you're saying is making sense. So Melody wasn't surprised by Sonny being at the podcast, according to Destiny. They didn't have conversation about coming on the show before the podcast. Yeah, right. Carlos gonna say, is there any way that y'all could be at a place of forgiveness? And Sonny said, I could. Yeah, you stole the man. So she says, you tried to say I didn't know the paternity of my kid. There's no apology. Oh, she said, well, I put a Richard Maury on my Instagram. She took it personally. Girl, that's a dude. Every Monday for a month on her podcast, this person's been tearing me down. I post one picture. I talked about the show on the podcast. Okay, why are you listening to her podcast if you don't want to hear it? If it got old, then stop listening. You try to make a narrative on the internet about me not knowing the paternity of my child. So after that, we take a break and Mel run to go check on Sonny. And Sonny's like, what do you need to lie for? What do I need to lie for? What do I need to Photoshop a storyline for? Okay, now we have a new couple on the stage, Trisha and Ken. Oh, God. So it's, when did Trish go to Martell's house? Child, everybody been to Martell's house. That's a halfway house. It's a shelter. It's a shelter. Fletcher told Martell to DM you? So her lie about Martell and going to his house got their relationship in shambles. Ha! At first I was confused. I was new to all this. Confused about telling the truth. I was confused about telling all of my business. Honey, it's Martell. Consider that business told. Nothing happened, so it was okay. Oh, God. Me, you, Mel, we all got the same girl, whatever. All they talked about was their divorces, and he talked about how much he loved her, but ain't nothing ever happened with them. Mel said, well, Martell